John Cena's final SummerSlam match versus Cody Rhodes. Night 2 highlights predictions. John Cena's last match at SummerSlam takes center stage on the second night of this exciting premium live event. If fans of WWE believed that the first night of SummerSlam was thrilling, they are in for an exhilarating experience on Night 2. This event marks John Cena's final appearance at SummerSlam, where he will engage in a street fight to defend his undisputed WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes. However, this match is just one of several championship bouts scheduled for the evening. What else is happening on Night 2 of SummerSlam? Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. Naomi, the reigning Women's World Champion, will step into the ring alongside Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, all of whom are top competitors in the division, and arguably in the entire wrestling industry. Naomi enters this match as the champion, having successfully cashed in her Money in the Bank contract during a previous encounter between Ripley and Sky, setting the stage for this thrilling triple threat match. Each of these women has held championship titles, and they are all more than capable of walking away from MetLife Stadium with the championship belt. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria in a no DQ and no countout last chance match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The intense rivalry between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria ignited on the Monday Night Raw following WrestleMania 41. Lynch managed to seize the Women's Intercontinental Championship from Valkyria amidst the chaos that has unfolded since April. As a seasoned veteran, Lynch is determined to instill some respect into the rising star Valkyria. If Lynch emerges victorious, Valkyria will be barred from ever challenging for the title again as long as Lynch holds it. Valkyria has shown remarkable growth during this feud, demonstrating her willingness to do whatever it takes to reclaim the championship, which would make her the first two-time Women's Intercontinental Champion. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match for the United States Championship. The Bloodline faction once dominated the wrestling scene, but following the disbandment after WrestleMania 40, Solo Sikoa has been striving to maintain control over his family. He is now embroiled in a fierce battle with Jacob Fatu, known as the Samoan Werewolf. Fatu lost the United States Championship due to interference from JC Mateo, a returning Tonga Loa, and the debuting Tala Tonga at Night of Champions. He is eager to dethrone Sikoa and potentially move past the Bloodline saga once and for all. This intense rivalry will culminate in a steel cage match, where everything will be on the line. Dominic Mysterio, AAA, versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. During the SummerSlam kickoff show, AJ Styles hinted that this might be his final SummerSlam event. If that turns out to be the case, he is sure to deliver an unforgettable performance against Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio has held the Intercontinental Championship since winning it in a fatal four-way match against Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta at WrestleMania 41. He has successfully defended his title against all challengers, and Styles could be his next formidable opponent. A tables, ladders, chairs match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. In a chaotic tables, ladders, and chairs match, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy will face off against Andrade Rey Fenix, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Axiom, Nathan Frazer, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, and Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford. Earlier this year, the Street Profits, consisting of Dawkins and Ford, won the tag team titles in a similar match on SmackDown. However, the return of the Wyatt Six has shaken up the tag team division. Lumis and Gacy have since claimed the championship, and now the entire division is either terrified of this eerie faction or caught up in their own conflicts. SmackDown GM Nick Aldis has arranged a six-pack TLC match for the tag titles at SummerSlam, promising a night filled with high-stakes action and violence. John Cena, Cody Rhodes in a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. This match could potentially mark the end of John Cena's illustrious career. Cena previously defeated Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41 with assistance from Travis Scott. However, with Scott absent and The Rock missing since the Elimination Chamber, Cena has adopted a new mindset leading up to SummerSlam. In the final Friday Night SmackDown before the event, he acknowledged that Rhodes has pushed him to sign the contract for this street fight. Rhodes is eager to face the Cena, who has embodied hustle, loyalty, and respect throughout his 25-year career. Fans should brace themselves for an intense showdown as Cena appears focused and ready to battle. What are your thoughts on these matchups? Are you excited to see how these rivalries unfold? Let us know in the comments. John Cena's final match versus Cody Rhodes at WWE SummerSlam 2025. Full match card start time. The summer of wrestling just got a whole lot hotter. The most anticipated wrestling event of the season, WWE SummerSlam 2025, is finally here, promising a weekend of non-stop action that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. With a star-studded lineup, this two-night extravaganza is set to make history. But here's where it gets interesting. A wrestling legend's impending retirement hangs in the balance, adding an emotional layer to an already explosive event. The stage is set for an emotional showdown. John Cena, who recently announced his plans to retire by the end of 2025, https://popculture/John Cena WWE Retirement RCNA 160593, is gearing up for a highly anticipated street fight against Cody Rhodes. In a shocking turn of events, Cena seemingly ditched his villainous persona. https://www.today.com/popculture/TV, John Cena turned heel just a night before the official kickoff of SummerSlam, leaving fans wondering what's in store. A weekend of unforgettable matches. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is set to face off against the returning CM Punk, who made a dramatic comeback to the franchise in 2023. https://www.com/watch/VBQ, AB channel, WWE. Tiffany Stratton will defend her Women's Championship title against Jade Cargill in what promises to be an intense battle. Your ultimate guide to WWE SummerSlam 2025. When is WWE SummerSlam 2025? Mark your calendars for this weekend. WWE SummerSlam 2025 takes place on Saturday, August 2nd and Sunday, August 3rd at the iconic MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Notably, this will be the first time the event spans across 2 days. What time does WWE SummerSlam start? Catch the action live on both days at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. PT. But that's not all. Tune in earlier for the SummerSlam Countdown, featuring in-depth analysis, starting at 3 p.m. ET, 12 p.m. PT on WWE.com, Peacock, and WWE's social platforms. Chapter 1, August 2, World Heavyweight Championship Match, Gunther versus CM Punk. WWE Women's Championship Match, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman. Randy Orton Jelly Roll. https://popculture TV Jelly Roll WWE SummerSlam Match, RCNA 21863 versus Drew McIntyre Logan Paul. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Match, Raquel Rodriguez Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. August 3rd match card. Undisputed WWE Championship Street Fight, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Women's World Championship Match, Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Intercontinental Championship Match, Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. United States Championship Stage Cage Match, Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. Women's Intercontinental Championship No Disqualification Match, Becky Lynch versus Becky Lynch. The Street Profits versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus #DIY versus Fraxium versus Andrade Ray Phoenix. Where to watch WWE SummerSlam? Don't miss out. Catch SummerSlam live on Peacock in the US and Netflix internationally on August 2 and August 3. Note, Peacock and Today.com are part of the Comcast family. By Joyanne Jeffrey. https://wwe.com/author joyanne.jeffrey.tdpn. Trending news reporter, New York City. Now it's your turn. Do you think John Cena will ride off into the sunset with a win? Or will Cody Rhodes spoil his plans? Which match are you most looking forward to and why? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below.